everyone, I welcome you all to the online classes of Girls High School and College. Today we are going to study geography. The lesson that we have taken is India, location and physical features. Now we are going to study the Northern Plains. Now children, the Northern Plains region is the greatest part of the northern India and they lie just below your northern mountains. And here they are telling that these plains are formed by Indo, Ganga, Brahmaputra rivers. Okay, so this particular plain area children, it is formed by these three rivers. That is Indo-Ganga and Brahmaputra, and thus they are also called Indo-Ganga-Brahmaputra plains. And they extend from Satluj river that is there in the west to the Brahmaputra river in the east. These plains children, they are formed by the fine silt that is brought by these rivers, and this silt is known as alluvium. The northern plains are divided into four parts. The first one is the Rajasthan Plains. Now Rajasthan Plains, that is also known as your Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. It covers the western part of Rajasthan and the area has a number of short seasonal streams. Now as you know, it is a desert region, there is no proper rainfall, only short seasonal streams are there, and these seasonal streams children, they are also not able to reach to the big river bodies, and thus they are forming an inland drainage in that particular area. Here the land is generally rocky and sandy. Then comes your Indus Basin. Just next to it is the Indus Basin, and Indus Basin is drained by Indus River and its 5 tributaries such as your Satluj, Beas, Chenab and Jhelum. It covers parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Punjab. The Ganga Basin. The Ganga Basin children, it covers the largest part of the northern plains, and they are telling it covers the area of Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. Now river Ganga, it originates from the Gangotri glacier in the Himalayas and then it enters the plains of Haridwar. Now Ganga along with its tributaries, now if you see in your maps that is given in your book, you will find that there are its tributaries such as your Yamuna, Gomti, Ganghar and Gandha and Kosi that have deposited fertile alluvial in this particular part. Now the rivers that are coming from the south, if you see that are joining them, they are such as Chambal, Betwa, Kain, Son. They have also contributed in the formation of this plain. Now the general slope of this plain is towards the east. That's why the rivers are flowing towards the eastern side. The last one is your Brahmaputra Valley. The Brahmaputra Valley or the Assam Plains, they lie in the eastern India. The Brahmaputra river, it originates in Tibet in China. Okay, and over there it is known as Sangpo River. It enters India through Arunachal Pradesh in the east. This river brings a large amount of silt, and from Assam it enters Bangladesh. If you see over here where it is called Jamuna. The Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers. Now Ganga river from here and your Brahmaputra rivers from here, that is coming and joining in Bangladesh and forming the world's largest delta that is known as Sundarbans, and the major part of this delta lies in Bangladesh.
The northern plains have many advantages such as a flat surface for building roads and railways, new deposits of alluvium every year, river provides water for irrigation, a favorable climate for round-the-year farming.
The Peninsular Plateau children. The Peninsular Plateau, it is located towards the south of the northern plains, and they are, if you see, roughly triangular in shape. Okay, and over here they are telling that they are the oldest structure of the Indian subcontinent and are surrounded by hill ranges on all the three sides. Like they are telling, to the north are the Aravalli ranges, if you see in the western side. Then the Vindhyas, below that the Vindhyas, the Satpura and the Rajmahal hills. The western Ghats are situated over here in the western side, and your eastern Ghats are situated towards the eastern side. The Narmada river that is flowing divides this entire plateau region into two parts, that is the Central Highlands and the Deccan Plateau region. The Central Highlands is in between your northern plains and your Peninsular Plateau region. The Central Plains are situated in the northern parts, and they are having a series of plateaus such as your Malwa, Bundelkhand, Baghelkhand and Chota Nagpur plateaus.
These plateaus are made up of hard igneous rocks. All the rivers from the Central Highlands join the Yamuna and the Ganga from the south.
The Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau region. This plateau extends from Vindhyas in the north to the southern tip of the peninsula, and it is bounded by Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. And both these hill ranges, children, if you see, they are meeting at this point that is known as your Nilgiri Hills. The northern part of the Deccan Plateau has many mountain ranges.
The northern part of the Deccan Plateau has the Vindhya Range, the Mahadev Hills, the Kaimur Hills and the Maikala Range. The Western Ghats, also known as Shahidri, have the Shahidri Hills, the Nilgiris, the Anaimalai and the Cardamom Hills. Anaimudi is the highest peak in the Deccan Plateau. The Eastern Ghats are broken into small hill ranges by Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri rivers. Most rivers of the Peninsular India flow into Bay of Bengal. The Narmada and the Tapi rivers in the northwestern part, however, flow into the Arabian Sea. Godavari is the longest river of the Peninsular India.
The coastal plains. The Deccan Plateau region, children, it is bounded by the coastal plains in the west and east. Now this is the coastline that we are talking about. Okay, so they are telling that they run from about 6,100 kilometers from Rann of Kutch in Gujarat till West Bengal in the east. The western and the eastern coastal plains, they meet at Kanyakumari. The eastern coast is broader than the western coastal plains. The western coastal plains, if you see over here, the northern part of this area is known as your Konkan coast. The southern part is called your Malabar coast. And in Malabar coast, children, there are backwaters that are locally called kyles. They are the special feature of this particular area.
The eastern coastal plain. The eastern coastal plain is wider than the western coastal plain. It stretches from the mouth of river Ganga in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. The northern part of the eastern coastal plain is called the Northern Sircars and the southern part is called Coromandel Coast. The rivers such as the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri have formed fertile deltas along the eastern coastal plain. Some of the important lakes, also known as lagoons, found along the eastern coast are the Chaleka, Koluru and Puligat.
The island group. Apart from several islands along the coast of India, there are the two main groups of islands, the Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal. The Lakshadweep Island is located off the coast of Kerala. Minikoi is the largest island. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are the mountainous islands, some of which are of volcanic origin. The Andaman Islands, they are telling, are separated from the Nicobar Islands, as you can see in the map, and they are separated by the 10-degree channel. Many of these islands here are covered by thick forest. So here we are ending the lesson, children. Thank you for being there. Stay home, stay safe.